Hey y'all, happy working Wednesday. I hope this week has been wonderful for you so far, and if it has not, I hope it starts to turn around even possibly with this video. This week is going to be very short. The last week has been extremely challenging for me, but that is okay because God wants me to know and he wants me to tell you that his timing is better than any timing we could ever ask for. Sometimes we move on things and we get frustrated because the timing of God doesn't match up with the expectations that we have for the things that God has placed on the inside of us. But a lot of times when that seed is planted on the inside of us with that thing that God has told us to do, we forget where it came from and we start to move on our own time, and we start to do it our own way, and we start to get carried away with what we see the outcome being, and we start to get carried away with what our expectation is, and we carry that thing, that very thing that was planted by God in us. We start to carry it out, leaving God behind. But what God wants us to remember is that when he plants the seed, he is also there to help us bring that seed to life. He is there to help us to nurture it. He gives us the correct ingredients. He gives us the correct direction to know how to nurture that seed. He wants us to know to not leave him. He wants us to know to utilize him. He wants us to remember that when he plants a seed, he is with us. When he plants a seed in us for something that he has given us, he has already made it so that the provisions are there for us before we even start to make that first move on that thing that he gave us. So I want to encourage you this week, as well as encourage myself, to really just hone in on the power of God, to remember, to remember, to remember that doing it without God is setting yourself up for failure. So that thing that God gave you, move in it passionately, move in it proudly, move in it boldly, but do not leave God behind. Do it with God, and all things will prevail. I love you. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.